like to open with the stage?
Yeah, I'm proud of our group. I loved how when we had some adversity, especially at the end of the first half, we weathered it. We got down 15, and we didn't blink. We stuck to the game plan. I was proud of our guys for that. In these games, you can easily fold in those situations, and we didn't. And, I'm proud of our guys. You look at the box score, they did a great job getting to the free throw line. They got to the free throw line 24 times, and we got there 7. And, then we have one of the best players in program history with the ball, up 1, and I thought we got a great look at it. It's a shot he makes 75% of the time. So I'm proud of our guys. We didn't come in here for a moral victory. We came in here to win the game. We're disappointed. The guys are disappointed. They're hurting. And but we got to learn from it, and we got conference play starting up next week, and that's really important.
Yeah, you mentioned when you got down by 15, you stuck to the game plan. What was the game plan?
Well, we wanted to mix up our defenses. We wanted to mix up our ball screen coverages. We knew we were going to have to play some 2-3 zone. They came out and really punched us early on the offensive glass, and I thought once we settled in the game, we did a really nice job rebounding the ball. And then we wanted to get the ball to Tay and George in spots they can really, make plays for other guys. And, I thought Jackson Hope really came alive in the second half and gave us a big boost. And, but it was, they give them credit, they made a heck of a play to at the end of the game.
AW, you were talking about weathering the storm at the end of the first half. And when you come out in the second half and you start seeing a couple of those shots fall, how do you feel like that gave your guys confidence that you were right there?
Well, Jody, it was good for us because, we're a pressing team. And when you don't make shots, you can't get into press. So we were able to get into our 2-2-1. We were able to get into our man run and jump press. I thought Mont, who plays the 5, Louisville, they do something different that most teams don't do because we press every game. They have their 5-man take the ball out of bounds. So we hadn't seen a lot of that. But we were able to make shots and get into our press. We turned them over 14 times. We came out with 8 steals.
AW, George Kimball with another great scoring performance tonight for you guys. Just what about his transition coming into EKU throughout the course of non-conference play has you most excited about him being able to take you some play?
When he hit that 3, it was the best coaching job I've ever done in my life. I was like, George, shoot it. And he was like, and he had it in the mid-range. I was like, no, George, shoot the 3. And he's a special player. He's really, really doing a good job. He's much improved at valuing possessions. He's making plays for other guys. He's playing much more disciplined on the defensive end. I know you guys haven't watched us much, but he is much improved from where he started, and he's going to be a special player, a really special player, because he's fearless. And I talked to the guys about what does fearless mean, because that's how we want to play on offense. It's, we do the work. These guys do the work. So when you do the work and the lights come on, you're ready. And if you miss one, doesn't matter. Let it go. Take the next one. So he made some big shots. We got down 10. He made a big 3. We were able to call a timeout and switch our defense up. And I'm proud of that kid. He's really, really growing.
Coach, if you could just kind of talk about the changes you made defensively at halftime. It seemed like your team did a great job of keeping Louisville out of the lane in the second half, and their shooting percentage just kind of fell off a cliff. Can you just talk about kind of the adjustments you made defensively at half?
Yeah, we were just able to mix up into our zone. We stuck with our zone, then we went to our matchup zone. We wanted to get away from. We tried not to switch so much. We like to switch 1 through 4. 90% of the teams in the country do that. We wanted to get away from that a little bit because Chucky is hard to guard. And, they did ISO us sometimes. They got the right, matchup, and he got into the paint and really hurt us. But, we got away from some of that switching so we could keep George on him. We could keep Tay on him, big, different bodies. And, the guys did a good job. But, like I was telling Jody, is when you make shots and we can switch up our defenses and switch up our press, and that was really good for us.
Coach, no matter what were you guys emphasizing on offense for this game? It felt like attacking the rim was there, getting the fast was there most of the game.
I'm real tricky, all right? So right play, right time. That's what basketball's about. It rewards the right play. We don't want the ball to stick. We got two really, really elite playmakers. And if you look at us, both of these guys, Tate and George, have almost 50 assists each. So we wanted to get our shooters around the perimeter. All right, real good coaching, right? We wanted our 5 to pin in on the weak side, and we wanted to attack and just make the right play. And if the right play is shoot it, shoot it. If the right play is pass it, then make the right play. And, we work on that in practice, and these guys are really buying in. And what makes us special, or what makes us have a chance to be special, is the kids love each other. They're not fighting it. They know that George and Tate are elite playmakers, and we didn't take a lot of bad shots.
Yeah, Devontae, you guys are down 15 in the first half, 10 in the latter part of the second half, and came back both times. Why were you able to do that, and did you sense any fear or apprehension at all in Louisville?
Nah, we don't really fear nobody. We know Louisville's a great team, a great program, a historic program, but we just come in and try to do our job. We've been down 15 before, but what Coach emphasizes every day, just keep going till the final buzzer goes, and we're going to try to wear you down, try to break you the last 10 minutes, and that's what we try to do this game.
And this kid right here, he never quits.
No, I thought
Yeah.
he sensed that Louisville
Yeah,
feared that they could lose the game.
yeah.
Did you sense that in them, that they knew that they were in a dogfight?
Yeah. I feel like every team, once you realize the last 3 minutes and you down 3, up 2, you feel that pressure. And I feel like they felt that pressure.
AW, I know you have a good relationship with Coach Carr, and I think with Pat Kelsey as well. You've seen what's happened here over the last couple of years. Can you kind of speak to a guy who's watched it all your life growing up, this program, where they are right now with Pat?
I played for Pat Kelsey. He's a phenomenal person. He's a phenomenal coach. And this thing was buzzing in here tonight. This is what it's always been like. And, he's going to be a guy that gets them back to a Final Four. I believe that. He's got a great staff. Thomas Carr is one of my best friends in the world. He's a tremendous coach, and he's player development. He's as good as anybody in the country. They're recruiting at a high level. But, what makes Louisville have a chance to be an elite program again is the amount of support they have. At noon, there's 13,000 people that come into the arena to watch them play Eastern Kentucky. That's pretty good.
Devontae, you've been one of the best scorers at EKU for several years now. How has that past experience helped you in a situation like today where you're coming off a 36-point game, you're going to be top of the scouting report for the opposition? How has that past experience allowed you to still be efficient on offense and still get points, get to the spots on the floor, things like that?
Just experience, like you said. This is my 5th year playing, so I've pretty much seen every coverage there is. So just understanding the game plan, understanding the scout, what they want to do, where they don't want you to go, where they want you to go, and just try to exploit it.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.